What's going on, guys? So today I just picked up the prints that I had made at Lamont in Long Island City, and I'm gonna start packaging them and shipping them out. So I just want to take you guys through that process, show you the prints and what they look like before they actually arrive to you. So if any of you ordered prints, I just want to say thank you now. I'm super excited to check these out. I already opened them up. I'm gonna show you guys right now. And by the time you see this, if you ordered a print, it should be showing up to you very, very soon. Let's go check them out. Okay, here's the stack of prints right here. I got some gloves so when I open them up and touch the prints, I don't get my oily fingers on them. But these are the smaller 8x12s or 10x12s. I can't remember. They're 19x13. So I'm very excited to start packaging these. A couple things that you need if you're ever going to ship prints are these really heavy and annoying items. So we have some archival presentation pockets, so the prints will go inside there so that they don't get damaged. Some nice plastic. Then we have these kind of like pearl conservation boards. These should be nice and stiff, and so obviously each print's gonna go with one of those. And then in the end we need some stuff to ship the print in, so we have these brown envelopes as such. Oh shoot, but I'm looking at this now and I'm realizing that the archival paper seems to be just a little bit bigger, so I'm probably gonna have to slice that. Okay, that's not gonna fit, so we're gonna go on a quick drive to CVS to go get some box cutters. Sure that preservation board fits inside the packaging, but figured why not show you a print real quick. What do you think? Show them a print? Show them a print. What are you doing? Nothing good. Okay, so this is the bigger size print, the 13x19. As you can see, there's a glossy cover on here, right? This is the plastic that it comes in, which kind of emulates glass. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I did for these black and whites with these warm hues in them, I did it on matte paper so that when people put glass on it, it gives it a little bit of a sheen, which I kind of like. If you do it a different way, I don't know if you can tell, matte black, got John Lewis in the background there. I don't want to take this out now because I don't want to put gloves on, but when I come back, we'll dive into it a little bit more. But let me just show the smaller size print real quick. Okay, that is the other size print. Let's put them next to each other, and boom. Not bad, not bad. All right, I gotta go, so we'll be back. Just want to show you guys my favorite mask real quick that I wear all the time now. These New Balance ones, the tech in them is super slick. So they got sweat wicking and they look pretty cool. Take a look. I'm gonna zoom in on it. They look like Bane, right? Couple of turkeys. Hey, turkey. Babe, I'm a vlogger now, okay? What's going on, guys? Sorry to interrupt this video, but I realized making YouTube videos is so incredibly hard. I tried to give you guys a little bit of my vlogging experience, making my prints and shipping those out, and things went horribly wrong. So right now I'm filming on the Blackmagic Pocket 4K, and I normally use those little, let me grab them. I was using these little Rode Wireless Go's. These things are awesome, but the problem is the way that the Blackmagic Pocket automatically deals with audio in the game is completely different from the X-T4. So in my attempts of making this vlog, I took this off of the Blackmagic Pocket and I put it on my X-T4. The problem with the X-T4 is that the gain levels are set very high. I didn't go in the camera and change that, so immediately I started blowing out the levels. So a lot of the bits that I'm talking about in this video are completely blown out because of that. So I figured why not just talk to you guys about my process, and I'm gonna link a bunch of things down below that I needed to make all this stuff happen. And at one point it even crossed my mind to just scrap this video, because I have so many videos that I've actually scrapped because something goes wrong, and I do believe it or not, try to have some type of quality control to the stuff that I put out, even if it might not seem like it. If the content seems better than the issues, then I will put it out. But if the issues seem greater than the content, then, well, we're at a sticky situation. Speaking of, within the same day, I even filmed a PC build. Which I'm probably gonna scrap because I just upgraded my system. Right behind me here I have a dual monitor setup. This one on the left, or wherever, I don't know. It's on the left is the Surface Studio 2, and that's normally what I edit and process my photos on in videos, and it's great because it has a pen and it folds down into a drafting table, so it's an incredible thing to use. Problem is the CPU isn't that strong, so for things that are more workflow based, like more content creation, it's a little bit difficult. It's probably better for gaming and things of that nature, but I wanted to build a PC that could handle everything that I had to do. So I built myself a PC, and that was a horrible disaster because it was my first PC build, and I realized that maybe recording myself while building my first PC, not understanding what I was doing, was probably way too involved. So I am trying to make content. That is what I'm doing. But anyway, that's a whole nother topic. But right now I want to talk about the prints that I've been making and the prints that you guys ordered. So in this video, I kind of wanted to show you guys the video quality of the X-T4 because I took it out and I've been shooting with it a lot. Nothing that I would share. It's more just like every day to day. I went apple picking. I hung out with my girlfriend. We drive around town, go pick up bread, and I'll grab this with me because I'm not used to kind of like vlogging on a camera much and holding something this big and talking to it. It's never really been my style, but I've been trying to get myself used to it. And in that effort, I have been really into the X-T4's video quality. I think it actually puts out some really nice image. Problem is when I use these two together, it's really hard to match the footage, the Blackmagic and the X-T4, because the color science is so different between these two. One thing that I will say that I really dislike about this camera is the screen. To me, this kind of agitated me in a way that the fact that you can't just fold it and look down at it hip level, you know what I mean? Like for the waist level viewfinder, I really like that. And whenever I film, I always film with another monitor. I enjoy the fact that this flips out like this and I can see myself when I'm shooting, but the fact that you can't just flip this bottom piece up without doing this weird kind of maneuver here, I find that to be incredibly infuriating, because now if you're trying to be sneaky and shoot something, your screen is always out like this. So people, they're just gonna know what you're shooting. There's no way to be stealthy and capture some B-roll and do this kind of thing, which is fine. You know, if you're not uncomfortable with it, you can just say, hey, I wasn't recording you, or whatever it is that you wanna do. But to me, only being able to flip this out waist level on the side, I almost returned it the moment I bought it and I realized that that's what the screen did. But other than that, you know, this is a solid camera. The battery in this thing is real fat, so it lasts all day. I should be cutting back and forth between some clips of the print setup right now. Actually, you know what, let me take some. All right, guys, real quick. Yesterday was kind of a disaster. I was totally unequipped for mailing these prints out, so I put an order in overnight from B&H and it got here today, so I continue to sign these prints and package them and also mail them out. So here's what I got. I'm gonna go inside and open these real quick and then I'll show you guys the importance of this, because I have a larger plan for month-to-month print sale. So these were all very essential things, but let's get inside real quick. Way too much partying. Okay, so that's the first package, and it's arguably the most important package. I'm gonna open this up real quick and show you guys why you need it if you're trying to sell prints. It's a quick interruption. Let's see what the old girlfriend wants. What's up, babe?
Come look. Look at the funny music.
Ooh. Oh man, it is humid out here. Look how foggy my lens got immediately. Oh wow, that's a big guy. What's up, buddy? Wow. It's huge. Alright, so I just opened this thing up. The battery died as soon as I got it open, but I don't know if you guys saw right at the end, I don't know if the clip recorded, but this was kind of held together by rubber bands. So I don't know if you guys have ever bought this before, but if you have gotten this rotor trim, I think B&H just sold me a used one for full price. So I'm gonna give them a call. Let me know in the comment section if you unpackaged one of these recently and there were rubber bands holding the blade from sliding. But basically what I'm doing right now is going through all my preservation board, and I'm slicing it because the packaging that I bought, these envelopes, it's too small for the size of the archival paper that I got. So this was one of the main reasons why I had to place this overnight order, because I would have to find a place to cut all of this. But so just a quick rundown of what I'm doing here is lining up my short side here. I cut off my first measurement, and now I'm just using it as a ruler. And I'm gonna make a mark here, boom. This thing is beautiful. I'll just put the blade, reset it, and put this right back through. Hold that nice and firmly. One slice, booyah. Turn it sideways. Use my long measure. Line that up beautifully. Take another mark. In there. Hold it nice and steady. The prints line up perfectly with this size board, as you can see. So, boom. All right, I'm gonna keep doing this, and then I'm gonna talk about some print stuff that I want to work on in the next. But basically every month, I think I'm gonna start selling a print. But we'll talk about that in a second when I'm done with all this stuff. Peace. I feel like I had to show you guys how thin you could slice on this thing. Kind of incredible. Using the microphone over here because I'm a little far from the camera, but I had to go going out the levels. Going out the levels. I'm gonna put this down. Maybe it'll work from there. Find a pencil. I'm gonna sign these prints on the back. As you can see, I did a 1/2 inch border on all of them, so it wouldn't look aesthetically nice to sign on the prints. So I'm going to my website right now because I'm gonna number the prints in order of people ordering them. So let us see, and I actually need to stop the print sale right now because I'm actually out of prints. The first run is fully sold out. I'm going to do a second run soon, but as of this run, I cannot sell anymore because these are from a print shop and they were very expensive. The next run of prints I'll probably end up doing myself with my Canon Pro 100. I need to put that thing to use. So let's go see who was the first people to order prints. I'm going to sign those. And I want to shout out the first 5 people. I'm not going to get super deep because there's quite a few prints I need to sign and number here. So let's get right into it. Let's go all the way down to the first order. And the very first person up on the list is Gajan. Gajan, you were the first person to order the 13x19 print. As you can see, this is a goddamn poster. There was a little bit of a size discrepancy here because of the border and the crop factor of this thing. So actually I want to measure this one more time to see exactly what I'm sending out to people. So just give me 1 second. Let's go ahead and take Gajan's first print out here. This on the side. Okay, here we go. First print out of the packaging. First time I'm seeing this out of the plastic. And this print measures 14.5 by 19.5. So you got a little extra than what you paid for if you ordered a print. I hope this isn't too big for a lot of people, but I think it's a nice size if you got the space for it. So let's turn this thing over here. And this is a run of number 1 of 50. A little message for gouging. First one done. Let's just package this one. Why not? Boom. Okay. There it is. First print done. Gaujin, love you, brother. Thank you for always supporting the work, man. I can't believe you're the first person to order a print, and I really appreciate you. So I'm gonna get to packing the rest of these, and I'll catch up with everybody in just a second. Okay, so here's the deal. What I've decided that I'm gonna start doing is, because over the couple of years of having my YouTube and only putting up 16 videos and Instagram, or maybe I put up 20, I don't know. A lot of people have asked me for prints and asked me if I would ever start selling prints. And after this last print run of the Modern Kiss, it kind of occurred to me that it's something that I really enjoy doing, making prints and seeing the quality. So I think once a month or every 2 months, when I put up my final video of the month, I will have you guys vote on a new print. Possibly somebody, I need to find their name. They gave me this idea. They wrote to me on Instagram. If that was you, comment down below. I apologize. Maybe I'll find it later and I'll link. But it's a great idea. So I'll choose between 2 different photos. I'm probably not going to do things that are already on my Instagram. I'll probably dig through the archives a little bit more to give you something a little bit new and different that doesn't feel as disposable to me. But I will sell a limited run of 20 prints every 1 or 2 months, and I'll put those up on my website. And you guys can buy the prints. I'm not gonna lie, they're probably not gonna be cheap, because doing all this is very expensive and it's incredibly time consuming, more time consuming than sending them out to a print shop, but I wanna have full control over the way the images look, and I really enjoy this process. And I'm gonna use top of the line paper, and I'm gonna make sure everything is great. So if you're interested in that, let me know in the comment section below, but I'm really excited to choose my first print. As you can see, I'm doing a little bit of printing right now, testing out colors, testing out paper, and making sure this first print is. So yeah, sorry that the audio is messed up on this. I hope some of it was still watchable to a certain degree, and I found something really cool in the basement the other day for the next video, so stay tuned for that one. We're gonna have some fun, just messing around. Somebody's calling me. I gotta go. See you guys soon.